Happy Friday, everybody. Happy May 22nd to you guys. Greg Fisk here, Regional Manager, Douglas Realty, with your Finish Strong Friday end of week recap for May 22nd, 2026. Heading into the Memorial Day weekend, so we're going to be talking a little bit about the solemn holiday that Memorial Day is. It's a good time, though, that you're going to be probably spending some time with friends and family and loved ones. Just a little reminder about reflecting on what the true meaning of the holiday is for us and everyone. So, just wanted to take us through the Finish Strong Friday email that we have coming out and kind of what we're going over and talking about. Um, you know, coming into we're finishing up the first quarter. We're into the second quarter now. Um, and in July, we'll begin Reactivate 2026. So that is our business planning workshop that we normally do in October, November timeframe, but we're starting early this year because it's going to be a series of trainings that lead up the culminating uh, seminar and class that will be in October and November, where we do our business planning, our strategic action planning. But we're going to focus on like those three lanes that we operate in to get to profitability within our business as independent contractors. And that's the job of the realtor: contracts, compliance, customer service, negotiations, committing to the mastery of the job of the realtor. And then also, of course, lead generation. Any salesperson or independent contractor knows you're running Me Incorporated. You have to generate business for your business. That's really kind of where that rubber meets the road and success shows up. The more you understand how to fill up that sales pipeline, the better off you'll be. Doug and I did a little thing today on Real Estate Matters podcast. I'm sure that'll be released in the next week or so about lead generation, different ways to grow your business. It's not one size fits all, certainly not a cookie cutter approach to lead generation. So you got to figure out what lanes you're going to operate in when it comes into that lead generation. And then, of course, operations. I'm excited this year. We've got a much broader depth and breadth of resources and tools we're bringing to you for expense planning, budgeting, P&Ls, accounting, bookkeeping. So some tools and resources that'll be available to you throughout that Reactivate 2026. And of course, part of that is our coaching cohort with Jim Crowder, Jim Crowder Coaching, and the Realtor Reset that we'll be doing. I think we've got about 5 people in our coaching cohort now, but please sign up for that if you're interested in it. If you do that along with the Reactivate 2026 series, if you invest in yourself and commit to mastery, promise you, you'll have more business this year. So good stuff. Getting back into it. We've got the market snapshot as usual for Central Maryland and beyond. I included some market updates for our Sarasota agents down in Florida. Little tidbit there, of course, that's coming from one of the MLSs down out of that area there as well. And if you need it to remember, all real estate is local, so make sure you're tapping into some local resources to share that market updates with your database sphere of influence and become that local economist of choice. Got a little word in there about Memorial Day. And of course, we have the Fill the Food Bank fundraiser going on right now. And we have Tuesday, May 26th, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the Chick-fil-A in Pasadena. Portion of your bill, 10%, I believe, of your bill will be donated towards stopping hunger in our state. So please help out and check that out if you can. Put some links in there to kind of keep your momentum going. We've got some things about Misogi, about like the one thing that you want to get done in a year. I'm going to really do a deep dive on that next year before New Year's resolutions, but also just a thing to maintain and understand that happiness shows up through gratitude, helping others. So a little gentle reminder in there, a Facebook reel that you could take a listen to if you need a little bit more encouraging or you're feeling a little bit down. It's always we have to do like that. Self motivation is one of those things you have to do daily. It's like bathing. You can't just try to motivate yourself one time. You have to keep re-energizing yourself. So we talked a little bit about Reactivate starting July 7th. My apologies. We have a new education calendar coming out soon, so stay on the lookout for that. Um, I think that's going to be super helpful so that we can consolidate all of our training, Summits to Success, new mentor trainingship, React Academy, all our business development stuff, Reactivate 2026, all of our online webinars, in-person stuff, hybrid events, everything we're going to be doing is going to be centrally located on one calendar. It's going to be chock full of training opportunities and opportunities to invest in your greatest resource, you. All right, what else do we have here? Did a little Machiavelli and leadership mantra on here. Machiavelli, not my favorite philosopher um, of all times, but he does have a few good points, especially the one about sort of being bold within your intention. People act in their own interest, understanding that. Everyone's sort of running their own game. Fortune rewards the bold. Too many people wait for the perfect moment. We've talked about that quite a bit, and perception is power. So, three little takeaways from our friend Machiavelli. Understand people, be bold enough to act, and build your reputation intentionally. Um, Easier nowadays to do that with all our social media stuff, LinkedIn and things of that. Be consistent. That's the key. That was the key from our podcast that we did today, shot today. Real Estate Matters with Broker Doug and Greg. Consistency. Gratitude, our gratitude mantra, train yourself to see the good. The amount of good in your life often depends on your ability to see it. Gratitude's not weakness. Gratitude is awareness. So again, finish strong. Going into the holiday weekend, if you need anything, feel free to reach out, give me a call, text me, email me. I'll be out of the office today, May 22nd, but I will be working this weekend and hope everyone has a wonderful holiday weekend. Spend some time with some loved ones and friends. And until next time, see you guys later. Take care.